Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, and I'm coming to you guys again with another WTF. And obviously, yes, I am shooting this in ATL. The setup is a lot different, but still super clean in Tony D Studio right now. But listen, I got a flight and a few, so we need to get right into it. Listen, man, the weekend is almost over, so you know what time it is, man. Let's get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that basura that did not want to expose y'all to it, even though still in 2020, just like every week, I'ma still expose you to it. Now, like I said, we don't have a lot of time, so we need to go ahead and hop right into it. So let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. And since we are strapped for time right now, let's just hop into all the new stuff, all the leaks, all the new info out there. We're just gonna skip the releases for this week. And the first one we have is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in a sulfur colorway. Now I'm looking at them right here. It's kind of like a weird yellow, pale yellow, tannish color. You got the orange on the top. I do like the color of the sole, I'm not gonna lie to you, but again, I'm more than likely just gonna be passing on these. Listen, the Yeezy's it's gotta be something crazy for me to cop. Most of the stuff I've been seeing is just an easy pass every time. Again, these images just popped up, so I don't have any other info. I don't have any solid release dates. Just know this Sulfur V2 could be coming soon. Next up, we got the Plum Nike Dunk Low returning. Now, I think they retroed these, I think 4 to 5 years ago, but it was a high version. Now, this is more true to that OG 01 form on the low top Plum. Now, these are gonna be dropping next month in February on the 7th for a retail of $110. It's not a bad pair of Dunk Lows. It is one of those older 01 somewhat coveted pairs, so I could see people definitely going out and copping these. I know the Valtech Dunks, when they redid them or when they retroed those recently, I know the Valtech sold out, so I feel like it's gonna be something similar with these Plum joints. Okay, so up next we got a lot of Just Daun news for All-Star Weekend next month in February. Now, right now they kind of have these shoes slated for February 15th, which is a Saturday in February, which will probably be All-Star Weekend. Now, from this photo right here, you guys can see 4 different pairs of shoes. You got the Just Daun Chicago blue joints up the top, just the heel showing. Then you have that RSVP gallery like collab, I'm assuming it's a Just Daun shoe now, on the left. Then on the bottom you have some type of weird orange and white force, and then on the right side you also get the Just Daun Air Jordan 2. Kind of looks like an all over sale with some gray and some red with some black mixed in. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty clean colorway. Now, out of all these shoes, we've actually talked about that white and I guess like poison green colorway already. I actually really like that particular pair of forces. The Just Daun 2s, depending on how they release them, depending on how much the retail is, I may go for those if they do drop. Now, those Chicago blue forces are definitely pretty loud, but I feel like the right fit with them and they look pretty crazy. So out of everything I'm seeing, I'm definitely more so looking forward to the 2s and the forces, the poison green forces. So we just had to wait and see until All-Star Weekend what's really going on with these. Next up, in 2020, Union X Air Jordan is happening again. Right now we have no other info other than it's going to be on the Air Jordan 4 and there is another Union collab coming. Now, if it's anything like the last collab, I mean, they could even take that kind of like same angle with the kind of stitched in different colorways, kind of like a Frankenstein 4. I feel like it could look pretty dope. Union 1's definitely one of, if not the best Air Jordan 1 of, what was it, 2018? Yeah, 2018. That's a shoe that I still need to track down. So I'm looking forward to see what Union's gonna bring. I mean, if they do the same thing they did before, I think it could still look cool on the floor, bruh. So I haven't even seen these joints yet, but I feel like it's an automatic cop already because the last ones was just that crazy. Up next, we got Ronnie Flag once again. Now, this time it's gonna be called the Colorist Pack, and it's on a New Balance 1700, and you got 2 different colorways. I am seeing the 1700. I do like the colors. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of that particular New Balance model. I think there's definitely others that would put above the 1700, but since I've been looking more and more into New Balances, there's actually a lot more dope models of New Balances other than 998s. That used to be kind of like my favorite was the 998 point blank period, but those 992s I copped, super comfy, was wearing them on the flight over here. I really like that 992, and there's definitely more. I'm kind of just getting into this New Balance thing, just trying to refresh and do some more research into stuff and just look at some of the dope shit they got. So Colorist pack from Ronnie. Honestly, either colorway is not a cop for me personally, but it's not bad. They ain't bad. Up next, we got Matthew Williams with Nike or Elix and Nike, and they have 4 pairs of Air Force One highs with that Elix buckle on the top. As you guys can see, everything is white and black. You got a black and white, all white, white and black, and then a triple black. So it's not too much going on color wise, but I guess that Elix a little bit of a flex. I'm pretty sure that the materials are better and the buckle is really the thing. Once you see the buckle, once you see the Elix on the side, you know it's something a little different going on. Now I believe that these dropped on the 16th over there in Paris for Fashion Week, so obviously I didn't see anything happen on sneakers. So unless you were over there or on the phone with Nike, you just got the plug like that, more than likely it was no way to get these joints. Okay, so y'all know we gotta do it, so let's talk about the Basuda of the week. And we got what, 4? Yeah, 4 sneakers on Basuda of the week this week. First up, we have the returning Air Jordan 1 Nova XX, this time coming in that noble red colorway, the same colorway that we got on that other pair of Jester lows the other week. I've already gone in on them, but Cardi Bull has already gone in on this shoe. There's not much else I need to say. When you see the shoe, I mean, it speaks for itself, and it definitely don't speak for itself in a good way. Again, certified Basuda, scrap them, throw them in the trash. It's a wrap for these right here. Up next, the next victim of the Basuda of the week comes from Reebok, and it is this Reebok Fury Trail with the shroud on the top. Yeah, nah, these kind of look like, you know when people put the plastic bags over their shoes to protect them? Yeah, this is kind of like them doing that. Now, it is technically a trail sneaker, so it's supposed to be built kind of more rough and tough. You can see the sole is a little bit more bigger, it's got some more tread on it, but yeah, man, this is not the move. Again, it's another sneaker, just like them Converses with a fucking condom on the top. I don't know what it is about this, but this just ain't look good yet on any sneakers. So yeah, Reebok, I'm sorry again. Number 2 Basuda of the week. Up next, we got Craig Green and Adidas on the Commander sneaker. Now, I will say this, not all the Craig Green Commanders are bad, but we're gonna focus on the Basuda ones for right now, and it is these joints right here. The whole shoe just looks like it's got the Black Plague, bro. I don't know what is going on with the uppers on this shoe right here. The Commander sole is dope. Like, I like the tread on the sole, but the tread doesn't need to go on the upper. Too much of a good thing, especially on this pair right here. Garbanzo beans, Ebola juice. That's what these joints are right here. And last up, but definitely not least up, this was one that a lot of y'all were hitting me up on Twitter about, and it is SACAI and Nike once again in 2020, and this one is called the Vapor Pegasus Waffle thing. First off, I'm gonna keep it 100. Yes, these do look pretty Basuda garbanzo beans. They're crazy looking. I don't know why the sole looks like the back of them is like perched out and shit. They just look kind of like a weird shaped vagine, bro. Like I gotta say vagine, but y'all know what I mean. Like it's weird, but you guys know I like the weird shit, and I gotta keep it a buck. Even though they're ugly, you can like ugly shoes, and I feel like this one could look good in person, could look good on feet. We have one on foot picture that I'll show right now on the screen, like this green and yellow colorway. You guys know I love the SACAI waffles. That shoe is definitely up there for me, and I think these are interesting. Is really taking the shoe and really doing something different. Now, whether that's a good different or a bad different, it really depends on who you're asking. If you're asking me, I feel like I'm half and half. Half of me is saying, yo, these are dope, they're like crazy, the sole is crazy, and half of me is saying like, bro, these joints are just certified Basuda, bro, stay away. But I just know me, and I'm at least try to get one pair because I want to confirm it for myself in person how trash these joints are. But SACAI and Nike in 2020, this is how they coming. Now, we got a lot of Yeezy news. I'm gonna kind of speed through it because some of these are just actual photos rather than mock-ups of certain shoes. And again, these are rumors, these are leaks. The shoes, when they actually drop, could or could not look like this. Now, first up, we have these guys right here, and this is the Cinder Yeezy, and it does kind of seem like a really deep dark gray charcoal color with this dark gum on the bottom. Honestly, these are pretty kind of ass to me. Like, they don't even look like the utility blacks because of that brown bottom. This one is definitely going to be a pass for me. And if we move to the next one, because again, I can control it right here. We're in a different setup. We have these guys right here, which are the Marsh Yeezy Boost 350 V2. They're brown and tan, and the sole seems to not be see-through. Seems like it's like an opaque sole rather than that see-through to the Boost sole. Again, like these shit looks like mud. Like I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to say about these? It's just another brown Yeezy 350 V2. Again, they just gonna have to bring some more stuff like the Ye Shills. Like, I'm more so on that vibe. The whole monotone color thing, monochrome color thing, it's not really working for me anymore. Next up, we have the Yeezy Boost 350 V2. This is the Earth colorway. And honestly, these look like the Marshes. You know, it's kind of like the same exact shoe as the Marsh, but they took it and have like it almost looks like a yellow in the back, a gum up front on the bottom of the sole. You can see through the sides, a translucent sole this time. And I don't know, I'm not feeling it, bro. These are not swinging me. I'm not getting up out of bed to cop this shoe right here at all. At this point, if it's not a crazy new 350 colorway, I'm just waiting to see what they're doing with the 380s as well as the brand new 700 V3s. I'm looking forward to more so that, or maybe even some new Yeezy Boots or something like that. I don't know. 350 V2s though, they need some help. And then to wrap up the Yeezy roundup for the week, we have a picture of what's supposed to be the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 tailgate. I will say that I like the gray on the upper. I like the shade of gray, and I actually like this 350 V2. But again, it's all gray with the orange on the back. The translucent sole looks nice, but it's not really pulling me. It's not something that I really think I need at all. And then to go ahead and wrap it up, we have a little bit more info on the DIOR Air Jordan 1 as well as the Travis Scott Nike SB Low. So for the DIORs, they're going to be dropping in April 2020. You guys can see we have Travis Scott right here with the DIOR suit on, some of the stuff that's dropping. I don't know. Does he look different to y'all? Does he look a little weird? To me, he looked a little bit different. It's not even just the hair kind of throwing me off. I've seen that, but he just looks different. He looks weird. I don't know. Anyways, we got Travis Scott, the DIOR, to drop in April, and there's no official retail, I don't think, yet for this shoe, but it still kind of seemed like it's going to be 2 racks. Again, I talked about it on Tony's Sleeper Keep. For me, if I could get it at retail, I'm gonna cop it regardless, because I know that this shoe is just gonna be so many people. There's gonna be a lot of hype around. It's already a lot of hype around it. If I buy it for 2 racks and I don't want the shoe in the end, I don't really feel like it's worth 2 racks in the end. I know I can just let that go to somebody else, so it really ain't a problem. Now for that Cactus Jack Nike SB Dunk Low, those supposed to be releasing on February 29th. And I just went ahead and just looked a little bit to see if there's anything else to talk about. We do have the Virgil Abloh new Louis V sneaker that they're dropping that really looks like an Air Jordan 4 in my opinion. There's even kind of like a military blue colorway of this new LV sneaker. You know, to me, even from the first one without this LV logo on the side, you can definitely see where the inspiration is coming from on these, but it's just that really elevated price point because it is an LV sneaker. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but you can definitely see where some of the ideas came from for this LV joint right here. And then to go ahead and end off this week, we have another 350 V2. This time it's in that FLAX colorway, and it is exactly how we thought it would look. It kind of looks like that Timberland wheat colorway. It's all over the top. Now the stripe on this one is see-through, and yeah, nah, they not really pulling me, bro. And yeah, man, with that is it, man. That is the end of this week's Heater Hype, bro. Make sure you drop a like on this bit, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video, man. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah, blah. Of course, no shoes right now, so Bullet RC, and I'm gonna see you guys next video. Again, I gotta catch a flight, bro. Much love. Peace.
Goddamn, put my feet up in this lamb. Yeah. One day I'ma have Guala Uncle Sam. Yeah. Lucky day I'm cashing checks, I'm getting paid. Yeah.